Alright, this is John Colo with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. And today I get to do another restaurant review, you know, and I'm here in my hometown today. But this is actually a raw food restaurant that I've been known about for, man, at least 15 years, but I've never gotten to eat here until now. And where I'm at is Pena Pachamama, organic South American cuisine. It's 1630 Powell Street. If you guys are coming out here, actually the cheapest and actually easiest parking is actually at the police station right down the block. I think that's on Vallejo Street. It's $4 an hour. There's a place to park across the street, but they might charge you more. But anyways, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get some food to go. I don't have time to eat here. You know, tonight they are closing at 10, but if you, whatever time they close, you want to come in at least a half hour before they close, you know, to respect them, so you don't get in like at 9:55 and expect to eat or something like that, right? They got to go home and do all their stuff, so, you know, allow for a half hour. Anyways, let's head inside, and actually I'm going to share with you guys a bit more information about this restaurant, you know, that I've known about for many years now. So here at Pena Pachamama, this is actually a San Francisco landmark location that's been around since the times of Prohibition. Man, that was a long time ago. Anyways, they've been here in existence all that time, and they're literally like a cultural spot for music and dance and all kinds of cool shows, and like maybe even a speakeasy back in the day. I don't really know. But what I do know is, you know, the owners of Pena Pachamama, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, maybe even more now, basically went raw vegan. And you know, this is like a South American restaurant, and then because they went raw vegan and they saw the power of going and eating raw plant foods, they converted literally, or added actually, to their menu of the Latin American food they serve here, which is cooked vegan, all vegan. They also added a raw vegan living menu as well, and that's what I'm here today to get, and we'll review for you guys. Anyways, let's head inside, show you guys a little bit. So now we're inside the restaurant, and actually it's kind of quiet right now. It actually just emptied out. We got here tonight at like around 9:30 or so, and I guess earlier in the night actually they had like a flamenco performance, so you could come to a flamenco performance and pay for the performance, and then also, you know, sit down and eat, watch a flamenco performance or whatever kind of music or band or whatever they're doing here, and eat raw foods. I don't know anywhere else in the world where you guys could get like live entertainment, especially flamenco, and eat raw foods. So now I want to share the menu with you guys actually and what they have. And now I'm actually sitting down in the restaurant because I put it in an order previously, and now we're just waiting for them to make it, and we're going to actually take it to go because we don't have the time to eat here tonight. But on this side of the menu they have the cooked Latin fusion menu, and this is certified organic, locally grown produce, non-GMO, gluten-free, kitchen, and plant-based. So this is a vegan restaurant. And then I'm not so interested in that, but I'm interested in the backside. It's organic, raw living foods. And they have raw small plates, raw dinners, extra large platters, raw desserts, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna go down the line real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the dinners here. They got a BLT and corn taco combo, $18.95 at present time. It's sunflower, flax, pumpernickel bread, organic tomato, lettuce, avocado, fresh coconut, bacon, salad, live corn taco salad. Then they got raw empanadas, raw ravioli, zucchini spaghetti, raw Reuben, raw corn tacos, and they got, of course, all different kinds of raw desserts, including coconut cream pie. They got a raw pizza, romaine salad, raw empanada, raw kale chips. So I mean, it's a pretty limited menu, but there's a lot on there that actually I would eat. We actually couldn't make up our mind tonight, so actually we got this one. This is called the extra large platters, or plate, and this is the raw sampler, and this comes with a full-size pizza, a BLT, a corn taco, a salad, kale chips, and chocolate macaroons. So in this case, you're getting like almost most of the raw food entrees on the menu, except for the empanadas, maybe the ravioli, and the Reuben. So actually, we ordered an additional raw Reuben. So we're waiting for the raw Reuben and the raw sampler to come out. And then once we get it and we take off, we'll give you guys a review, show you guys what it looks like, and let you guys know how it tastes, and if you guys should visit. So now I'm going to show you guys how much $50 buys of raw foods, right? That's how much was pretty much spent here. So first we're going to go over what that combo platters, you know, came with. So first you got over here, you got the kale chips and you got some of the coconut macaroons. Next we got a little small salad and a pizza. That's a sad looking pizza. Next we got the BLT on a pumpernickel bread that's dehydrated, and also the tacos, and I would have to say the tacos actually look pretty amazing. And then finally, this one was like another $17.50. Like, this is the Reuben. So I mean, I think this is a little bit different than the BLT. It's using the same bread, but it has a lot more stuff on it. But man, that's not a whole lot of food for a lot of money. But hey, that's what you get when you go out to raw food restaurants. I mean, the presentation isn't that great because it was in little to-go containers because we had to get them to go. Maybe if they're plated up, they'd look a little bit nicer. And actually, they didn't put any silverware or plasticware in with our food. So luckily, I had some on the side. So now what I'm going to do for you guys is actually taste a little bit of each item. And then I'm going to dig in like the full way. So first, we're going to try a kale chip. Those are definitely good kale chips. Some of the best I had. Next, we're going to go ahead and try a bite of the salad. Now, I don't see a lot of salad dressing on here. I think it's some kind of like maybe oil vinegar based dressing. I guess these are organic local greens. I mean, it's a decent salad dressing, just like a basic oil vinegar. Kind of light. It's good. Now the pizza, I want to show you guys this pizza up close. This pizza's got to be one of the lamest pizzas I've ever seen in my life. It's basically just a dehydrated, you know, basically crust. And then on top, basically, they just have like a red sauce, maybe a little bit of white sauce, a cheese, a whole bunch of tomatoes. To me, they look like they're like non-organic. They're like totally pink, not ripe. And some olives that are partly chopped up on the top. Let's see if I could grab this out carefully for you guys. Move some of the salad away. I'm a raw food pizza connoisseur. I'm hoping, even though this doesn't look that great, I think they need to up the presentation skills. On the flavor, it's actually better than I thought. I mean, I did get a big chunk of olive, which is actually nice and salty. I do like the crust. The crust, it's kind of like not super hard, so that's good. Kind of doughy. I mean, it's alright. If I go there, I wouldn't just order the pizza. Next, let's try the BLT on the pumpernickel bread. See if I can pull that out and show you guys. So basically, this is what it is. They just got their dehydrated bread, and on top of it, they got a little bit of guacamole. This is not chicken; it's something dehydrated with some, once again, those pink unripe tomatoes and some more lettuce. I mean, it's not looking super impressive, but hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Alright, so the pumpernickel bread is actually quite good. The thing that sucks is the rest of the sandwich isn't really that good. I mean, it's a unique flavor, so I like that a lot. I mean, there's some good flavor to it, but I mean, there just needs to be a lot more like live food in there, like more vegetables, maybe some sprouts, maybe some like onions, maybe some riper tomatoes. That'd probably be good. And maybe like more sauce. Like it kind of looks like they like really didn't put a lot of guacamole in there. So next, we're gonna go ahead and try the taco. And so this one looks pretty impressive, like the taco shell itself. I mean, that's like a corn taco. Really looks like a taco. Open this one up. Look at that on the inside. Got the corn taco. Really looks like a corn taco. We got some sour cream. That's of course nut based. Lots of lettuce, some guacamole, and if we open this side up, let's see what else we got. We got maybe a few onions and some tomatoes. I'm glad this actually has a lot more guacamole than the BLT. I think the shell really makes it. It's probably the healthiest, tastiest taco I've had. I mean, I wish they had kind of like something a little bit more, maybe some kind of like taco meat, like nut based or something in there. But nonetheless, like, so far the taco is my favorite thing. All right, finally on to the last dish we're gonna try tonight, the Reuben. So here it is. Basically, it's on that same pumpernickel bread. And if we open it up on the inside, it looks like we have, you know, a little bit of guacamole, sauerkraut, raw sauerkraut this time, a few pickles. This is like the eggplant bacon. Once again, we got lettuce on the pumpernickel bread with like a tad. Here, I want to show you guys this actually. Like a tad of mustard. It's not even like covered well. It's like a little glop. So I don't know if they made this stuff in a rush because they want to get out of there, but and this is basically how it was. I mean, it might have gotten messed up in the because it was to go, and the tomatoes are kind of falling out here. But basically, this looks very similar to the BLT that we had with extra stuff on it, and then it has a really, really small side salad. I'm going to try to put some of these tomatoes back in there. Alright, so for the Reuben sandwich, I mean, it definitely tasted better than the BLT. I mean, it had a lot more in it, so I like that. I mean, it was alright. I wouldn't go there to order the Reuben sandwich. I wouldn't order the BLT. I wouldn't order the pizza. I would get the tacos for sure. They had some empanadas that on the menu, and we didn't get those. Maybe we should have. The kale chips are actually good. Oh, and now the last thing I'm going to try for you guys actually, coconut macaroons. In general, I'm not a big fan of the coconut macaroons for whatever reason, but we'll try these. Actually, I gotta say, I like the coconut macaroons. I was surprised because normally I really hate them. That's good. Maybe because it's just better than most of the things I've tried. But I did like the tacos. Alright, so I think with that, I want to go ahead and give my rating of the Pena Pachamama. And I usually rate things from like 0 to 5 apples, like 5 being the best. I never rated anything a 5. I mean, I've been to a lot of raw food restaurants, right? If you've never been to a raw food restaurant before and then you came here, I mean, some of the stuff is a bit sad to me. Like, honestly. I mean, we were just down in LA eating at like Wild Living Foods and Lock LA. And I mean, some of the portion sizes there are kind of small. But the food definitely tastes better over there, and the better flavors and whatnot. And they got a good start, man. I mean, they got the bread right, they got the crust right on the pizza, they got the taco shells totally perfect. They just need to kind of make the inside, like, add some flair, right? Like the flamenco dancers, you know, they have flair when they're dancing. They need some of that flair, like, inside the food to, like, make it more lifeful and vibrant, and maybe shredded lettuce or some sprouts, or like be more generous with the sauce instead of just putting like a little dab on there, man. You can't really taste it so much. Like, really gotta sauce that stuff up and make it look nicer. Make the like. I mean, this is a sandwich right here. I mean, look, this is like not even a sandwich. I mean, it's like so small. It's like maybe like like a 1/4 inch. I mean, it should be a little like beefier, and even if it's like something that's like sprouts, it's puff it up a lot, that aren't a lot. It doesn't cost a lot to add in there, but it just looks like it's something more substantial, and it had like a lot of sauce. I think that'd be a lot better. Just my personal opinion from trying a lot of places. All right, Lauren. So, what did you think about the food we had tonight from the raw food restaurant?
Yeah, I just finished my half of it. I really liked the kale chips. The tacos were pretty good. I really liked the flavors in the Reuben. And I haven't actually tried the macaroon. I guess should I do that now? Which is really good. Okay. Anyway, so I thought that, yeah, it has potential to be really good. I think the main thing that I really, really wished was like their sandwiches, like John was right, their sandwiches are like this. They're like mostly bread with very little in the middle. At least that's what it was today with these to-go servings. And like, you know, a Reuben, I would imagine, would be like super stacked, like really big kind of thing. And it was just like this. But the mustard and the sauerkraut and everything that was in the Reuben was good. It was just so little. So, yeah, I think definitely they could put way more stuff inside the sandwiches and just bulk everything up, and just like John was saying. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents about this restaurant today.
And how would you rate this? 0 out of 5 apples.
Oh, and one other thing I wanted to say is, like, this is just the raw food. I'm sure, like, their cooked vegan stuff is probably off the hook. It's probably really awesome, like, and maybe this is just the to-go. So, like, I'm sure it's a really good place, and I think, yeah, they should still be supported and everything. I don't really want to give it a rating. Is that okay?
So I think as to my rating, man, I'm going to have to rate it like, I hate rating places low, but, you know, like, this is $50. That's a lot of money, you know. Some of it tasted good. I mean, it all tasted pretty good. It wasn't, like, excellent. Man, I'm about to say, like, 3 out of 5, maybe even 2.5 apples out of 5. I'll go with 2.5. It's just, like, mediocre. It was kind of expensive for what it was. It was all right. No, the service was nice, so they were really nice there. I like that. But would I go eat there again? I mean, I'd definitely get the tacos, and I'd try something different, like, because I wouldn't have any of these again. I'd try the tacos again for sure, and the empanadas, and hopefully they'd taste a lot better. And I was told that on the sampler plate that we got, like, these are full-size servings of the real pizza or the real different items that you guys would buy. But yeah, go out and support them. You know, go out and get some raw vegan, or if you have a vegan husband, wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend, you could go there and get a vegan Latin food, and then you could also go see a show, which I think is really cool. Maybe one of these days I'll do that too. But I guess that's pretty much it for this episode. I mean, I really always enjoy eating out for you guys and actually share with you guys what I'm eating, so you guys can learn about new places that maybe you haven't heard of before, and also hear my opinions on what I think about the food. And these are based on my, you know, experiences being into raw foods now for the 22 years, and actually I judge everything based on food I make at home out of my garden. And, you know, I got to rate some of my food out of my garden really high, because I really like what I make, and I like the high quality ingredients that I use. And if you want to try some of what I make and what I eat, you want to be sure to click that subscribe button right down below, because pretty soon me and my girlfriend will be coming out with a raw food recipe book with over 100 recipes of the food that actually I eat and she eats on a regular and everyday basis that are definitely going to knock it out the park compared to many of the different raw food restaurants that I've been to. So if you guys enjoy these restaurant reviews, hey, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. That'll encourage me to make more raw food restaurant reviews in the future. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button right down below so you don't miss out on any of my new and upcoming episodes that come out every 5 to 7 days. You never know where I'll show up or what you'll be learning on my YouTube channel. And also be sure to check my past episodes. My past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. Over 500 episodes at this time, teach you guys all aspects on eating fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, as well as more raw restaurant reviews than anybody else that I'm aware of on YouTube. So with that, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best.